So okay guys, welcome again, and today I'm gonna tell you about some basic commands on Linux. And the first command is pwd, which stands for print working directory. It prints the working directory that you are currently working on. So right now it's Linux tut on my system. So if you want to list all items that are containing the directory, so you can use ls. It lists all the items that the directory contain. If you want to change the directory to dir1, so you can use cd and the dir1. Then ls, this contain nothing, so I am dir1. You go back to the previous directory, you can use cd dot dot and you are back to the previous directory. If you want to rename a file, so you can use mv command. Suppose if I want to rename 3.txt file to 88.txt, so mv 3.txt t.txt will rename the txt equal to 88.txt. So now if I list ls, so 3.txt is gone and 88.txt is in the place of 3.txt. If you want to move 2.txt two.txt to dir1, so you can use mv command like this, mv two.txt to dir1. If I use ls, so there is no 2.txt. If I move to dir1, then ls, there is 3.txt. If you want to see the content of 2.txt, you can use cat command. Cat simply means concatenation and display. So cat 2.txt output the content of 2.txt. And if you want to see the output of txt in page by page format, you can use less command. So it shows the content in page format. If you press the up and arrow key, you can navigate the pages. So here in this example it only contains one page, and you can press q to quit, and that's gone. So if you want to check the history of your terminal, you can use history command. So this shows all the history of your terminal. If you want to clear your terminal, you can use clear command. And now let's move to the next command. And on the list of those commands that I told you, you can choose mkdir command to make directories. Inside dir1 I am making new folder. So I have created a new folder inside dir1. If I list that, so there is that content. If you want to remove a folder, you can use rmdir new folder. Now ls, so it's gone. So rm stand for remove, and you can remove 2.txt if you want, but right now I don't want to remove that. First I will copy the content of 2.txt. So to copy the content of 2.txt, I can use cp command, cp 2.txt to let's say a file that name is copy.txt. So I just moved the 2.txt or content to copy.txt. So if I ls, so there is two files. Now I can remove copy.txt. So the copy.txt is gone. If your directory contains something, so you can't use rmdir command. It will raise an error that it's not an empty. So instead of using that, you can use rm-r and the directory name to remove that directory in such cases. So now let's move to the another command to create an empty file. What you will use a touch command. So touch 1.2.ctc or 3.txt and 5.bmp mp3 or 6.bmp. So I have just created 1, 2, 3 and 4 files. I can list them. There are these 4 files, and the 2.txt is another one. So now if I want to go back to the previous directory, what I use cd dot dot. Yes, you get it right. So now I'm gonna tell you one additional command, that is man. Man stands for a command, a manual page. If you type man ls, it will take you to the main page of ls, and you can here check all the related command, and the argument we can use is the ls command. So to exit that, press Q on your keyboard and you just exited on main page. So these are some basic commands that you can use in your Ubuntu system or Linux system. Currently I'm using Ubuntu. To exit the terminal, you can use exit and press enter, and here you go.